At the beginning of every NBA season, there's always a couple teams that NBA fans set their expectations way too high for. So earlier today, I wrote down about 4 teams that I'm really disappointed in and that I believed would be better this year, at least so far. It's still early into the season, okay, relax. I just want to get right into it and start talking about the Clippers. Before this year started, it felt like everyone was talking about Kawhi Leonard and Paul George. People were talking like this next year was going to be the PG-13 and Kawhi show. Like no other team is coming through. Clippers going to be a top 5, top 3 seed. Kawhi's going to be in the MVP race. All this stuff, right? Never happened. It never happened. Now, I'm not going to say that the Clippers are doing bad. I mean, I think they're like the 6th seed right now in the league. Let me check. Yeah, the Clippers are the 7th seed. They're not a bad team by any means. I am disappointed. I am very disappointed in them, and that's because of Kawhi Leonard. I think Paul George has done excellent at absolutely carrying this big fat load that he had. Wait. He's done really good at carrying this team through everything that they've had to go through. You know, like I said earlier, people were so excited for Kawhi Leonard to come back, and so was I. It's been so long. And he goes in, plays a couple games, and then is out for knee management. And it's just kind of disappointing. I felt this same way with when Zion came back right away, because he came back, played a game, and was out. But, you know, we've seen Zion actually playing recently, and it's been great. I've just mostly been disappointed in the Clippers for that reason. I was very high on the Clippers, not as high as a lot of people were, talking about MVP races and NBA championships. But I thought they were going to be Western Conference Finals contenders, and they still can be. That's if Kawhi Leonard gets healthy and can somehow stay healthy. But just for right now, it just doesn't look good. And I actually just saw a report, I'll put it up on the screen, that the Clippers don't even know when he's going to be back. The Clippers don't even know when Kawhi Leonard will be back. Do we want to know what other team had this same exact situation happen and he ended up leaving? Anyone? Anyone want to guess? Anyone want to guess? I don't have to tell you guys. You guys know what team. I just have a strong feeling that this year, if Kawhi Leonard can't stay healthy and can't get games in, and the Clippers don't do well, this could be kind of the end of this Kawhi PG era. I believe if they keep anyone, it'll be Paul George, and they'll end up trading Kawhi. But I mean, we'll see what they can even get for him, because yes, Kawhi is a great player, but can you rely on him to stay healthy for a full season and bring your team to a really good spot? Now, this could just be me overreacting, because we've quite literally seen him carry a whole team, and I don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I don't know. It just seems like it's really sad that he can't get over this one injury. I'm, you know, wishing him the best. Hopefully he can get healthy. I would like to see Clippers in the playoffs. You know, I would love to see that, and I think that they will be even without Kawhi, but I want to see them in the conference finals. Okay, I want to see them. The other team I have that, you know, a lot of people weren't really hyped on, but some people were, is the Brooklyn Nets. Now, like I said, I understand not everyone was high on this team. You know, not everyone thought they were going to be in the NBA finals, but I still had high hopes for this team. I think it's hard to not have high hopes for a team when they have Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving and Ben Simmons. And I'm going to talk about the Ben Simmons thing right now. So, okay, don't go commenting about how I said Ben Simmons. Okay, I'm a big underdog guy. Okay, I like the story of the underdog. And Ben Simmons going into this year's season was the underdog. I think he was like the biggest underdog in the entire league. And I liked the idea of Ben Simmons coming back, playing for Brooklyn with KD and Kyrie and being insane. Like second prime, being super good. That's what I look forward to for this, right? Well, he's playing like absolute shit. Now, it would be a different story if it was just Ben Simmons that was just playing terrible and they could overcome that easily. But Kyrie is doing more stupid shit. And I'm not going to get into all the stuff that is like the reason of why he's out. It's the fact that he's out, okay? I'm not going to go in and talk about things that are happening with him and these stories and stuff. It's the fact that he's suspended and not playing that is ruining this team right now, because you're missing your second best player. And I just feel so bad for KD. You know, he wanted to go to a team where he could kind of build his own thing, get away from the Warriors championships, build his own team, maybe win his own championship, and it's all just kind of crumbled. Everything he's done has completely failed. James Harden has failed. Kyrie Irving has practically been out so far for 2 years, and Ben Simmons is in Brooklyn. That should tell you enough. And you know, I'm really upset that he couldn't get that trade off from last year's offseason, because he wanted out. He wanted nothing to do with Brooklyn, but he unfortunately had to stay because the Nets just wouldn't take any deal. I mean, in an alternate universe, we have Kevin Durant on the Boston Celtics. We have Kevin Durant playing with Jason Tatum on the Celtics. Like, that's insane. I don't know how they didn't take that Jaylen Brown deal, but moving on from that. For the Nets, though, man, I'm just sad they're taking so many years away from KD's just career. It's really sad, man. So many great years. He's playing amazing this year, too, and it's all just kind of getting thrown away for nothing. It's really sad. Then again, it was his choice. It was his choice, okay? It was his choice to leave. Just saying. The third team on my little list I have here is the Golden State Warriors. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that the Golden State Warriors are going to be the 15th seed in the West. They're going to have no playoff runs. They're not going to do anything. They're going to be terrible. No. I am very confident in the Warriors' ability to obviously push and become one of the top seeds in the Western Conference. I believe that they have that skill. They have that talent. But for some reason, they just absolutely suck this year. As of the time I'm recording this, they are still 0-7 on away games. They've never won an away game so far this year. And I really think that they need some changes. I think that first change starts with Klay Thompson, who I believe has probably the biggest ego in the entire NBA, going around 4 rings. Please shut the fuck up. We don't care. Move on. Speaking about Klay Thompson and moving on, he's been talking a lot about how he was injured, how he believes he should get all this credit, how he thinks he should be the best player in the league. Everyone should love him because he came back from this injury and now he's a champion. Bro, we do not care. I hate to break it to you. We do not care. When you came back that first game, right, where you were sitting on the bench like some fucking Superman sitting on the bench like waiting for, you know, whatever. People were chanting your name. Everyone in the league was excited, was happy for you. It is a year later, bro. Move on. Move on. You think Paul George is out here saying, I snapped my knee in the Olympics and I don't get any praise? No, because he went through the injury, he came back in the league and he's killing it. So just move on. I don't know what it is about that, but that's so annoying to me. The fact that he's still looking for that praise is wild, especially when this year all he's really been doing is just throwing up garbage shots and missing, sometimes making them, you know, no hate, but sometimes missing and then getting frustrated at himself for missing. And I feel like a lot of the time he's blaming it on his own injury, when, if we're gonna be honest here, his injury had nothing to do with his shooting. So, you know what I mean? It's a lot of mental games, a lot of mental gymnastics for him, but I'm so tired of him looking for all of this, you know, love and stuff from fans and media, when it was a year ago. We move on. He should be moving on. Just play your game. That's all it is. I also believe Jordan Poole would make a great replacement for Klay Thompson when it comes to that 2 spot, but that's just me. What do I know? I am an NBA YouTuber. I know absolutely nothing. Yeah, that's really my only problem with the Warriors, because I believe that they're going to do good. I believe they're going to be in the playoffs and make a good playoff run, but Klay Thompson is just, I feel like, been dragging the team down so hard. You know, oh man, what do I know, man? I'm going to get so much hate. And the last team I'm quote unquote disappointed in, because I'm not really disappointed in this team, but they haven't lived up to my expectations, it's the Pelicans. And like I said, I really don't even have any points on my list here as of why I'm disappointed in them. I just wish that they were higher up in the West. I feel like everyone had them so hyped up during last year's playoffs that I kind of expected them to be like a number 2, like top 3 seed in the West, even this early on. They'll be just fine, though. I don't know. I really don't know why I had them on the list here. They're going to be just fine. What do you guys think, though? What are some of your teams that you're disappointed in? Maybe it's your team you're disappointed in. Tell me why. And with that being said, thank you all for watching. And like and subscribe. I'll see you guys all in the next video. Later.